Hello everyone, Coach Carole here with you, and another tutorial on how you can make the best use of ChatGPT-4 Omni. In this tutorial, I'm going to cover how AI can enhance the narrative structure in storytelling. The AI has revolutionized various fields, including storytelling, and by leveraging advanced algorithms and natural language processing, AI can significantly enhance narrative structures, making stories more engaging, cohesive, and compelling. So in this tutorial, I'm going to take you through a few little steps that will help you with the process to cover such things as developing plot structure, enhancing character arcs, and improving story pacing. So let's go ahead and go across to ChatGPT and have a look at this. I'm over here in my Google Drive and currently looking at a document that I'm working on, which is the beginning of a story, a fictional story called The Keeper's Secret. I've only got a few scenes plotted out here and a nice little book cover that I thought would look good, and some information in the form of the prologue and some images to go with it, and then some of the scenes that will go into the chapters. So what I want ChatGPT to do is help me with those three things that I mentioned: the plotting, the character, and the pacing. Let's pop over to ChatGPT. Oh, and this is my image of Omni that I created so that I've got an idea of who I'm talking to in this new ChatGPT omnipresence. So the first thing I want to do is create a new chat. And the first thing I need to do is upload the document that I want it to work on. So I do that from the little paper clip down here, and I can add it in from my Google Drive. If you haven't done this yet, you can connect your apps here. So adding in from my Google Drive, I will select the file, and you'll now see the Google Doc, The Keeper's Secret, has been uploaded. And now I'll give it its prompt. So we want to review and analyze this story outline and focus on plotting or character arcs and pacing. And we'll see what it can do with it. So it goes ahead straight away and gives me exactly what I'm looking for in regard to those three elements. It's gone through the plotting, now it's looking at the character arcs, and now the pacing, and then a little bit of a summary. So it's interesting to read the summary. The Keeper's Secret presents a compelling blend of historical mystery and familial duty. The plotting effectively intertwines past and present, setting up a rich narrative for exploration. Character arcs are well defined, particularly Morgan's, providing a strong emotional core to the story. The pacing is managed well, balancing moments of tension with reflective pauses, ensuring the reader remains engaged while absorbing the depth of the family's legacy. So let's go back and have a closer look at what it's given me here. For the prologue segment, the final key, it's just given me a little bit of a rundown on what's included there. It's not anything to say here about improving it. It's just reiterating the content, which is what I asked it to do in analysing it. Then it's done the same for Act 1 for each scene: the characters, the focus, the setting, the conflict, the character development, and the transition. And it's done that for each of the scenes. And then it goes in to look at details about character arcs and talks about the character named Ethan, Remember Jones, and the fact that his arc is cut short by his untimely death. But his role sets the stage for the story's central mystery and the responsibility passing to the next generation. So it's got a good gist of the writing here. The pacing here is given in the prologue is it's set a brisk tension-filled pace to hook the reader. Act 1, Scene 1 slows down to build background and establish character relationships. Scene 2 maintains a steady pace. Scene 3 slows further for a reflective tone. And then Scene 4 quickly ramps up, etc. So you can see what it's done. It's really analysed the writing in here. The next thing that I might want to ask it to do is to rewrite all of that. So let's give it that instruction. So it goes straight into its task. It's rewriting the prologue. And I can go through this later and decide on what parts of it I want to keep and what I want to change. And then go straight on to chapter 1. And it's writing it now as a story. So it's taken my outline and my character development and begun writing the chapter. How exciting is this? It's so quick and easy. Now, there's not much in chapters 2, 3, and 4, so that's where I'll need to focus my attention. But chapter 1 is coming up really well, so I can work on that. So it's a fun thing to do. Make sure that you've got GPT-4 set up correctly for all this. And I'll just take the system to light and show you that you need to have connected your Google Drive or perhaps your OneDrive for Microsoft if you have it. And you can do that here if you wish. Other things to do in settings is to personalize. And this is where it will remember things. So you can manage its memory, and it's switched on at the moment, so it will then remember things from one story to another. Lots of other things that you can explore in the settings, but for now, just focus on doing something similar to what I have done. Take an outline of a story that you're developing and paste it into Omni, or upload it if you've got it in that format, and ask it to analyze it as I've done here. See how you go with that and have some fun. It really is a game changer.